Bo Nix, what a day. Looking like he might have kind of a bad fantasy outing. This Bo Nix character, Smitty. Now, I'm not saying it's always pretty with Bo Nix, but 4 touchdowns for the kid. 4 touchdowns for Bo Nix in that comeback win right there at the end. Last game of the afternoon slate. Bo Nix, 279 and 2 touchdowns passing, 0 INTs. 5 rushing attempts for 48 yards and 2 tutties. Bo Nix was a dog. Was a dog in this game. We got a lot of good today. There's obviously a lot of bad. We got JD5 with the injury. We don't know how long JD5 is going to be out. Expect him to be out a little bit of time, but we don't fully know. Looks like a hamstring injury. Could be a knee. Also, could be an ankle. There's a lot going on in that play when you rewatch it. He was hobbled. I wouldn't be surprised if there's multiple injuries for JD5, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it's like a 1 or 2 game thing, not a season-long type of situation. We got a lot to break down. Travis Hunter sighting today, 100 yards and a touchdown for our boy Travis. Doing the work. We got Rashi Rice in the building, everybody. Rashi Rice.
I smell meatloaf.
And we got these absolute monsters. These absolute monster Kansas City Chief players. The Fantasy Football Show begins right now. File on in.
It's Chiefs season. Mahomes is scoring 45-plus touchdowns. Let them cook.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Smitty is also live whenever news breaks.
So, there's going to be a lot of complainers in the live chat. Just ignore them. Smitty, but you missed on it. Look, a lot of stuff's going right. A lot of the adjust and adapt stuff's going right. That's part of it, too. So when you sit here and go, oh, Smitty, you didn't like Judkins in the offseason. I remember when you didn't like him. We loved him when it counted. We loved him when he was on waivers, when people cut him. And we said, let's pick him up and ride. And Judkins went out and rode like a stallion in this contest. Hear that sound right now? Hear the sound? That's the sound of Judkins riding on his horse to the tune of a magnificent outing. You hear that sound? What's that sound right now? It sounds like Rashi Rice coming in on his horse. Come on, Rashi. Come in, Rashi. All right, so let's break down all of the news and notes. My screens are going all over the place. Let's take a look at some of the solid performers from earlier in the day. First up, we're gonna throw this man, Brian Thomas Jr., on screen. Got injured. Looked like he hurt his hand, his wrist, his shoulder. Ended up being what appears to be his shoulder, but he hurt his hand or his wrist before that play. And it looks like he could be out a while. I don't know if it's multiple games. I don't know how long it's going to be. But we do know that his counterpart, Travis Hunter, exploded. Travis Hunter is on the scene. Travis Hunter's on the case. 14 targets, 8 receptions, 101, and a touchdown. Travis Hunter has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. The Triple H and Associates are so bad. Triple H, look, this man's trying to lead the comeback. Ibuka, we'll see if he plays tomorrow. Let's head on over to the next individual that deserves our undivided attention. That would be this man right here. This is Matthew Stafford, 21 of 33 for 182 and 5 touchdowns. What a day for the Staffinator. Going crazy in this one. Who's he throwing footballs to? He's throwing footballs to this man, Devontae Adams. 5 of 8, 35 yards, and 3 touchdowns. The hat trick for the man known as Devontae Adams. Love the guy. Who's this right here? This is Travis Etienne, dud of the week. I don't know what's in store for this guy moving forward. I know that they were using Tootin a little bit, but we don't really know what is going to happen there moving forward. We'll have to talk about that all week long. As this guy getting 6 rushing attempts. Pete Carroll should be fired. The Raiders are playing awful. Genty's supposed to get 20 carries a game. We don't see it. Those are 2 very, very bad stories that we are reporting on today, unfortunately. Caleb Williams, another kind of disappointing outing from him. 15 of 26, 172 yards, an INT in the week 7 win. His defense and special teams keep carrying him. But the problem is that his, unfortunately, let's see, is it this report? No, that's Genty, right? I think I got Genty. Let me get this other one on here. Where is it? I think it's right here. Adunze, unfortunately, he's not getting the football. Oh, we got Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, 19 of 23, 326, and 3 touchdowns. Did Jalen Hurts remember how to throw the football? Meatloaf time for Jalen Hurts.
I smell meatloaf.
So credit where credit's due. He's slinging the ball right now. A guy looked like he didn't know how to throw the football anymore. Is now gunslinging out there. So good for Jalen Hurts owners. He's smashing it. DeAndre Swift, they can't pass in Chicago, so they're running the hell out of the ball like this coach knows how to do. Ben Johnson, who did it in Detroit, and he's turning Swift into his Gibbs hybrid of Monty and Gibbs, and he's looking really good, continues to impress. It's time to start buying into Swift. Swift feels like the real deal right now. Not saying he stays healthy, not sure how that's going to go. Where was my Adunze graphic? I have Adunze here somewhere. I thought I did at least. Maybe I'll find it in a second. But anyway, Adunze. Drake May, looking at this kid, everybody calling for his MVP consideration. As they should. 21 of 23. Look at that, 21 of 23. That's a remarkable line. 222, 2 touchdowns. Patriots win. This is a fantastic team right now, the way they're playing. They don't run the ball the way we want. That could come. You can complain about Hendy all you want. You could say Hendy is absolutely... Smitty changes his mind every Sunday. Here, Jacob, why don't we change your mind? Why don't you go watch another show? Because I'm not going to tolerate your nonsense right now. Drake May looks fantastic. The running game, you can abandon Hendy right now in terms of your lineup. But at the end of the day, you hang on to him because anything can happen. You got to keep in mind Bucky didn't do much at all until week 10. So you can complain all you want. You can say he's trash. Remember, everybody wanted to drop mother freaking Travis Hunter this week. This week, I believe he got cut in an exorbitant amount of leagues. And so we're going to see that on the waiver wire stats. We'll see how many people actually followed through with it. A lot of people said they were going to do it. It appears like a big chunk of people did cut him walking into week number 7. So how do those people feel? So the same people that cut Hendy might feel that way later. You can complain about him all you want. I get it. I understand it. And I'm frustrated too. I think Vrabel doesn't know what in the hell he's doing. They're winning games, but he still doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to the rushing attack. Manungai, 13 carries for 81 yards and a touchdown. We got to keep an eye on this guy, though, in the waiver wire process this week, and we'll talk about that tonight. Barkley continues to disappoint. This is still a good player to buy at cellar dweller pricing. I stand by that because that is not something that's going to cost you. You're buying in at his current price tag, which is not delivering. And if he does something, you win a league. If he doesn't, you don't lose a league. No one told you to draft this guy on this channel. This was an avoid Barkley, avoid Henry at high cost of entry. And now that they're pretty much free, we'll swoop in and take them for free. We'll take them at cellar dweller pricing, but we're not gonna invest in these guys like they used to be valued. Barkley's been disappointing, and he continues. 18 rushing attempts, 44 yards. Eagles can't block. That doesn't help. But Barkley doesn't look the same, just like we predicted that he'd be worn down from that. Look, you carry the ball 430 times, you're done. I'm not saying he can't rebound with his lack of usage. He rests up, and then he does something for a very short shot and period of time this year, but you're done. Like, it's a career killer to get 430 plus carries in a season. It just ruins your next season. I mean, we have evidence upon evidence of this, and no one wanted to believe it with Barkley. Mahomes. Is this the number one quarterback in fantasy football? You remember everybody said, Smitty, but he's just not good at fantasy football anymore. He's just not going to be a good fantasy football quarterback anymore. He's just no longer going to be that guy anymore, Smitty. I've heard it on another channel. I heard that he was number 1 in 2018, number 8, number 3, number 4, number 1, number 7, number 10, number 1. He's been a top 4 quarterback more before this season, more than he's not been a top 4 quarterback. That is an unbelievable stat. He's been a top 4 quarterback more than he has not been a top 4 quarterback. And that even goes up this year as the man is freaking what? QB1? He's QB1. He's QB1, as is Rashee Rice, his mother freaking counterpart. Where's my Rice graphic when I need it? Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. 7 receptions on 10 targets, 42 yards, and 10 touchdowns. What is CBS doing back there? 10 touchdowns. He had 10 touchdowns. I'm a little shocked at that. I don't think he had 10 touchdowns, but CBS, what are you doing back there? But the boys scored a whopping double and had a phenomenal day. Just a phenomenal day in the box score. If we're going to box score Bobby this thing. 2 touchdowns, 42 yards, 7 receptions. Ignore the 10 tutties. That's great. But yeah, Rashee Rice, absolute homecoming celebration, doing it live. Love our boy Rashee Rice to the mother freaking moon. What else we got? We got more news for you. Let's bring it live. Mahomes, Olave had a good day. Look, I've always liked this kid. He just can't stay healthy, but he's staying healthy right now. And he's catching 5 of 7 for 98 and 2 tutties in week number 7. Is it time to bring Olave back into the fold, into the trusted fold of fantasy football wide receivers? I think so. And, you know, what do we do? If he gets injured, he gets injured. But, like, at this point, it's time to accept the fact that he's balling out. Unlike this guy, Breece Hall, 38 yards. Don't trust the Jets anymore. The Jets are trash. The Jets cannot. They are cursed. They're cursed to the bone. And it's just a brutal thing to experience and watch. Even worse to experience it. If you're watching, it's bad enough. It's one of those things that makes you embarrassed when you're not even involved. You're watching somebody else do something embarrassing, and you get embarrassed just watching them. So let's go ahead and write off the New York Jets completely. And they benched Justin Fields. Who knows what that means? I warned you guys of that this week, that they've contemplated it when they were asked a question about not bringing him back off the injury. They're like, and then they said, yeah, he's our starter. They're very, very skeptical on Fields anyway. A.J. Brown caught 4 of 6 targets for 121 and 2 touchdowns. Honestly, he looks back. I would definitely sell high, but I'd also definitely hold. It just depends on if I could sell truly high, right? If you could sell like a monstrous high amount of value, I would consider it. But that's the only thing, is if it's high. He looks pretty solid right now. But the Eagles are hard to trust being consistent, that's for sure. Jordan Addison looked really good today. 9 of 12 targets for 128. He's such a strong wide receiver 3 that plays like a wide receiver 2. I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect him. I'm just saying you have him in your wide receiver 3 spot if you drafted him. And that's all there is to it. Like, and you're getting glorious production. You're getting wide receiver 2 numbers. JJ caught 5 of 10 for 79. Could have had a much better day. There was a touchdown opportunity that didn't end up happening, and that could have changed the whole outcome. Achane, disappointing day for the most part, but still did good for what he was given. 3 for 16, catching the ball, 82 yards rushing. Almost had a touchdown, but shockingly got caught on a big breakaway run. Like, I was a little shocked that he got chased down. But Achane could have scored. That would have made a big difference on the stat line. Everybody would have been calling him the GOAT, the best of all time, and then 1 touchdown less. And now look, 3 of 5 for 33 yards for Ted McMillan. Kind of struggles to get yards. If he got the 2 touchdowns like he did the other night, he's doing good, obviously. But then he gets back to this. He's just a very overvalued player that I still like a lot, but he's a flex play. That's it. He's getting drafted too high at the 2-3 turn, or sorry, the 3-4 turn. He was getting drafted above Igbuka, which was just crazy. Waddle caught 1 of 4 targets. This guy lives in a horrible environment, Waddle. And he's pretty solid here and there, but he's very inconsistent, and he lives in a very inconsistent space. So, like, what do you expect? JT going absolutely bonkers. This game just ended, so we don't have any graphics for it. But Taylor Holden a second hat trick of the year, 94 yards and 3 TDs. Taylor was magnificent, and he continues to do it. He continues to thrive. This is a guy, I admit, every single week I should have been higher on walking into the season. Tyler Warren, my dark horse, #1 tight end in the National Football League. Now, McBride might have something to say about that because he went nuts. Tyler Warren did it again. 4 for 69 and a touchdown, and he looked fantastic doing it. He really, really did. Gadsden, a guy we've been talking about for a while as a very nice sleeper tight end option, went absolutely bonkers for 7 receptions, 164, and 1 TD. He will be atop the waiver wire claims this week. Gadsden went bonkers, went absolutely crazy, and he's got such a nice profile. We've talked about him before. That's why we do. But he will be on, as he's been for weeks now, Gadsden on our waiver wire board, and he'll get ripped off the waivers and not be available anywhere after this week. So Gadsden is an absolute machine. Scattaboo could have done better, but still was solid. He had 60 yards on the ground, and then he pulled in 3 for 34 and a TD receiving. So good day at the office for Scattaboo, even though we would have loved to have had him get that touchdown that Tracy had that was like untouched. It was a wide open lane. It wasn't anything that I think the coaching staff's going to watch in replay and say, oh, we got to get him the ball more. It was a wide open lane, untouched. McBride, 9 receptions for 68 yards and 2 TDs. This is a remarkable day for McBride. But what's it mean when Kyler comes back? I think they shouldn't rush Kyler back. JD5 again got injured. We don't know how long he's out. He had 156 passing and a touchdown, but he also had 8 rushes for 55 yards and a TD on the ground. So he was doing pretty well when he went down fantasy-wise, but he got injured. So we'll see where that's at. Javonte Williams, I'm getting to get to these super chats in a second. I see a couple of you dropping some monster wads. Is that a $100 hauler from my boy? Who is that? Who dropped Ray G dropped a 150. Ray G dropped a 150. What are we doing back there, Ray G? I'm in 12th place for the weeklies in Bijan left to play. Wow, Ray G. Ray G's in 12th place in the weeklies, in the weekly winners with Bijan left to play. That's fantastic. That is fantastic, Ray G. Ray G's dropping an advance on that with the 150. I love Ray G. I love the way this man thinks. Ray G in 12th place in the weekly winners on Underdog with Bijan left to play. I can't imagine you're not in a really good spot. Like, we don't want to speak about it. You just want to let it go. Ray G, that's fantastic, bro. And then we got a $100 hauler from Gary, who says, I got to win 2 and 5. I got to win 2 and 5. Herbert, Dart, JT, Scat, Hendy, JJ, Rice. You can go with Rice today. Ertz, Dobbins, we feeling great. Think I can make the playoffs? I do. You're 2 and 5. You got this, bro. JT, Scat, JJ, Rice, Ertz. You're probably starting Dobbins right now until further notice. Of course, team looks fantastic, Gary. Appreciate your $100 hauler. Both of you, bunk bed style, $100 hauler, super chat announcement. Everybody's pretty.
Smitty, everybody's pretty. I don't even know.
Wow. One in 12th place. I don't know. I gotta check and see where I'm at in the weeklies, because I feel like a lot of the show guys went crazy today. So we got to look at that. Javonte Williams went nuclear. Well, I'd say maybe not nuclear, but definitely went nuts on a couple big plays. One, I don't even know if he had an extra carry or two. These stats could have been changed, slightly. 116 a tutty. Jacobs did very well. Understated with the 55 yards, right? Oh, he only had 55 yards. Smitty, I'm at work. Are you telling me he only had 55 yards? Oh, that sucks. Jacobs didn't have a very good day, Smitty. But he had 2 TDs. So don't worry. 2 TDs, 55 yards. Jacobs doing work. And then McBride. McBride. Is it McBride? Is it Tyler Warren? Who's the number one tight end in the land? 10 for 74 and 2 touchdowns for McBride, the McBrideinator, doing it live. So McBride, where's our McBride button? Where's our McBride button when we need it? It's somewhere around here. McBride. Here it is, McBride.
Once upon a time, Trey McBride saw two quarterbacks cross streams.
There are 2 5s?
They're gonna cross streams.
He worked effortlessly trying to accomplish this feat on his own. Then, one day, he crossed his 4th and 5th round average draft position. And then, this occurred. Get McBride.
So, is the game on Peacock? Is the Sunday night game on Peacock? I think it is. All right, so we got all the news out of the way for the most part. I mean, we didn't cover every single player, but we covered a lot of what you need to know. Smitty, I'm down 9 points with 1 flex spot left, Sharps or Mooney. I think I go Sharps, but I can't. This is a tough spot to be in, bro. Chat, can we vote Sharps or Mooney? Mooney or Sharps? Who would you go with? I think I go Charbonnet. I think Sharps is pretty. I don't want to say steady Eddie, but I feel like he's pretty damn good. Judkins, Dak, and Rice all erupted for me. Absolutely fantastic, bro. A lot of show guys there. Dak, Rice, Judkins. You could say Judkins isn't a show guy, but he is, because we went after him hardcore in a just and adapt fashion. Not everything that this show produces or gives you has to be a preseason call. And some of it has to do after news changes. And when the guy was not drafted, or he was drafted, then cut, and he was on waivers, this is a guy that we consider a show guy. Just like Bucky wasn't a preseason show guy as much as he was when the season started to get going. And so this is a very, 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 very good group of show players that you got there. Rise Above. Rise Above is doing it and doing it live. Thank you, Cajun. Appreciate you. Caleb, 170 and INT, 0 TDs. Admit it, Smitty, he's elite. No, I really wish that they could get Bagent in there. If Bagent started for the Chicago Bears, I'm pretty sure this is a playoff team. I know that sounds a little bold, but you got the run game going. The defense plays great. And honestly, Bagent could feed these wide receivers. There's a reason that Ben Johnson gave him a big fat extension. Do not be shocked if Caleb gets banged up and they want to hold him out and rest him, and Bagent goes in, and then Caleb's got to rest a little longer. Flex Bourne or Igbuka. If you can have Igbuka backed up really nicely, I lean Igbuka, but I think that if you're talking about at this stage you can't pick up anybody, I don't know. I mean, Bourne's pretty safe, bro. Mac loves him, and it's a spotlight game. I think you'd probably be safe going Bourne. I think the chat would agree on that one. But Bagent would be pretty damn good in this offense. I like Bagent a lot. I think Bagent's really underrated. For real, did Pam Oliver have I don't know, Gavin. I'm not sure. I didn't see what everyone was talking about. Take a lap on Hurt Smitty, my man. He's not good though. I mean, look, he's been really bad throwing the football lately, and he's doing really good right now. Like, what do you want, Dustin? A cookie? Because he turned it around. Well, hopefully he continues. AJB's cooking. Some of it's play calling it, some of it's the team, some of it's Jalen Hurts. But right now he's on fire. So, and to be honest, bro, there's a lot of people that ask me, should I trade Jalen Hurts away? And in fantasy, we're still not trading him away, because if he does score throwing touchdowns, doesn't rush him, or if he rushes him and doesn't throw him, he's still getting points. So he's still a top 5, 6, 7 fantasy quarterback, almost no matter what. So, you know, I get what you're trying to throw down. Is there a Jalen Hurts button? We don't have a Jalen Hurts. We used to have a Jalen Hurts button. I don't know where it is right now, big homie, but Jalen Hurts did have a day. Smitty, tell me to take a lap. I deserve it. In Dynasty, I traded James Cook, Tet, and next year's second for Travis Hunter and Breece Hall. You know, I probably wouldn't have done that, Racing Boy. You could always bring these to us, though. Breece Hall is a concern long term. I'm not going to lie. Brother, why does Vrabel hate Hendy? I don't know. We're trying to look into that. Did he take his wife out for a night on the town? We don't know. We have no idea, but we're looking into it. 5 and 2 have Knicks, Jamar, London, Golden, Chase, Brown, Woody, Brees, Harvey, Aaron Jones, JCM, and Joku got offered Lamar and Kyron for Jamar and JCM or Hall. Make the deal or not. So Jamar and Hall, I'd probably say, even though I'd worry about that, maybe he gets traded. So Jamar and Hall for Lamar, Kyron. I'd probably say, or I'd trade. Okay, for my Jamar. So you're gonna trade JCM. I'm sorry. You keep Hall, Jamar and JCM for Lamar and Kyron. I don't know. It depends on who your quarterback is. Your quarterback is Bo Nix. He's doing great right now. I think I'd probably keep Jamar. I like Lamar, but where is he at? How healthy is he going to be? Chat, can we agree that Jamar Chase with Bo Nix is better for his lineup than going and getting Lamar and Kyron? Or am I off base there? Please vote. Please vote. Nick says the Hurts hate is real. It's not really, bro, because Hurts was one of the original Moon Men, so you don't really know what you're talking about, Nick. Unfortunately, I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm on the Hurts train. Like Hurts, I'm all full go Hurts, but there have been. He's good for fantasy. He's not as an elite of a passing quarterback as, let's say, Drake May. He's not as an elite quarterback as Drake May. He's very much in the system, and if you take him out, he's not going to survive as much. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the chat. Oh, well, I do admit though that I've been talking a lot of trash about his throwing lately. That's for sure. But fantasy wise, he finds ways to score. That's why even after a rant of mine where I start ripping Hurts apart and saying he's throwing granny passes, underhand passes to Goddard over and over, I still will follow it up with, you can't trade him. You know, it's hard to upgrade him. At this point, if the Jets and the Dolphins were playing in my backyard, I'd close the blinds. That's a very good comment, and very much agree with that. That's a good one. We got this game kicking off here in a second. Can't believe that our boy, our own resident Ray G, is in the top 12 right now with Bijan left in the weekly winners. What is that? Isn't that a 30K? Is that a 30K prize? No, 20K. 20K per week. Ray G, I'm excited for you, bro. I'm so excited for you. $20 hauler from Murph.
Alert. Super chat alert.
Okay, $20 hauler from Murph. Murph, appreciate you. Murph says, down 10, opponent has cup to play. I have a kicker and defense, one wide receiver. Do I play Bourne tonight or ride it and wait on Ibuka? If Ibuka sits, I have to drop Marks to grab one of the other Bucks. Why? Why don't you just start Marks? Right? I mean, you could just start Marks, couldn't you? So, oh, because it's not a flex. Did you screw up and not put him in your flex, Murph? Oh, damn, bro. That sucks. You gotta put Book in the flex for that, so you can flex out the player. I'd probably say, chat, wouldn't you agree not to cut Marks and then go ahead and throw in Bourne tonight, or would you say risk it on starting Ibuka and then picking up one of the Buck wide receivers? I just hate to have you drop Marks. I love the RJ Harvey touchdown reception, by the way. That gives me a little hope for RJ Harvey. Murph, it's a great question. Let's see. A lot of the chat saying play Bourne, keep Marks, play Bourne. I can't guarantee, Murph, how this is going to work out for you, but I do know Bourne's been balling out and Mac loves him. So, I mean, there's some good evidence. It's a spotlight game. It's Sunday Night Football. Love the show, Smitty. Would you trade Knicks for JD5? Right now, probably not because of the new injury. So, no. I mean, Knicks just had 4 touchdowns, bro. Like, Knicks is pretty good right now. Knicks looks good. He's a dog. He might make mistakes. He's kind of like a Brett Favre, like an early Brett Favre. Wild card throws, gets crazy. But he threw no INTs today, and he led this team who... My Super Bowl picks are unfortunately the Commanders, and the Chiefs are the Commanders and Broncos. I think the Chiefs are probably going to be the AFC champion, but I wish I could go back and choose. I wish I would have done 2 from the NFC. I'm really kind of pissed about that. I would have $1,500 if the Giants had won by 18 points. I'm sorry, Alien. I'm sorry about that, my boy. Guys, this is a great game about to kick off. I can't wait to watch it. I'll be back to do a wrap-up show. I'll hang out here for a few more minutes in case any other super chats come in. I'll try and answer some questions as I go as well. Congratulations to our resident Ray G, who is in 12th place in the weekly winners, and he has Bijan to go. I can't imagine he's not set up beautifully. Ray G, please keep us posted. And then thank you, Gary, for the $100 super chat as well. Appreciate that, young man. Thank you to the other $20 super chatters. Murph with a $20 super chat. Murph, appreciate you. Ray G, thanks again. Vinny, appreciate you. Appreciate your super chat. You guys rock. You guys absolutely keep the lights on. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. You guys are the real deal. I have these blue light blocking glasses that I'm wearing. I always wear blue light blocking glasses. If you guys want to get a pair, 15% off, hit the link that I'm going to drop in the live chat. I'm sorry that the Gunner Player of the Week didn't explode in Lab McConkey, but I still love them. Get blue light blockers like Smitty. Boom. There, hit that link in the live chat. I'm going to pin that link in the live chat. Boom. If you guys want to get a pair of these, and I can switch them out at any time. I think I'm going to move these glasses and put on the clicks. I love the clicks. The clicks are my favorite. These ones right here. These are my favorite blue light blockers. You want to get a pair, 15% off. Use that link that I just dropped. Husseini with a $2 hauler says, Smitty dropping 100 wad tonight after the game. Need advice. Husseini, was that not one of the most unbelievable experiences watching Patrick Mahomes just knife up a defense and throw 2 tutties to our boy Rashee Rice? Husseini, am I right? Am I right, Husseini? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Husseini was at Arrowhead doing it live. Must have been a glorious experience watching that in person. Just watching Mahomes just out there knifing away, just like a chef, just gliding around, looking like the Matrix, just throwing tutties to Rice. King, appreciate you guys into the moon, for sure. All right, let's see real quickly on Underdog. Let's see if I've got anything on the weekly winners. Let's take a look at it. Let's see here. Drafts live. NFL. Let me scroll down to weekly winners. So I have a team in it right now that's in 500 and let's see, what is it? 522nd place. That's not bad. I mean, you guys, there's hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. So my team, Ray G, is not in the top 12, but this team is really high. 500th place right now. You're talking about, one move away. Let's put this one up here. Let's see what I've got on this team. Unfortunately, I don't know if I have Bijan. Do I have Bijan playing? I have Quinshon Judkins, Chase Brown, ETN, Pollard, RJ Harvey, Jamar Chase, Wandell, Leggett, T. Higgins, Tucker Kraft, Bo Nix. Wow, I can't believe that's the team that's in 500th place. It doesn't even seem like it. My other team with Dak, Scattaboo, Judkins, Bucky injured. I think that other one had Bucky too, though. Travis Hunter, JJ Keenan. Yeah, I don't know. This weekly winner one, hopefully I'm in, let's see, 500. I got 172 points. The leaderboard, 210 is first place. If I go to number 12, what is your name, your username? Ray G? Ray G, are you... What's Ray G's name? Ray G, it says you're 15th right now. But that's still amazing. It was 12, but I think he moved to 15. Ray G is 15th with 197. He's got Bijan left. Unbelievable. And Bijan is fighting up against a 15.8 Ramondre and a 17.8 Jalen Warren. So he's got to outscore those guys to get in his lineup. But he's currently winning $1,000. So Ray G is in 15th place with $1,000 going to him. If he just climbs up into 8th place, he gets $2,000. If he climbs up into 6th place, he gets $3,000. He climbs up into 3rd place, he gets $5,500. He climbs into 2nd place, he gets $10K. He climbs into 1st place, he gets $20K. The person in 1st place does not have Bijan. They don't have Christian McCaffrey. They don't have Kittle. The person in 2nd place doesn't have Bijan, doesn't have CMC, doesn't have Kittle. The person in 3rd place doesn't have Bijan, doesn't have CMC, doesn't have Kittle. The person in 4th place doesn't have Bijan, doesn't have CMC, does not have Kittle. The person in 5th place does not have Bijan, does not have CMC, no Kittle. 6th place, nothing. I don't know if they have another player in that other game, but I'm just going through those players. 7th place, nothing. None of those 3. 8th place, nope. Bro, this is looking so good for you, Ray G. 9th place. No Bijan, no CMC, no George Kittle. 10th place. No Bijan, no CMC, no George Kittle. 11th place. I'm so excited for you, Ray G. No Bijan, no CMC, no George Kittle. 12th place. Come on, let's let it ride. Keep it going. No Bijan, no CMC, no Kittle. If I'm wrong, tell me. That's 12th place. 13th place. Bucky. No Bijan, no CMC. No George Kittle. 14th place. Ray G. He has a player that starts with a B in his running back room, but it's Braylon Allen. When I thought I saw it, no Bijan, no CMC, no George Kittle. Ray G, you're the only one in the top 15 that has Bijan left to play, and no one's got CMC. As far as I looked at a glance, no one's got CMC ahead of you. We might have a 20K winner on our hands if Ray G can go beg Christian McCaffrey to drop a wad. First place is 210 points. Ray G's at 15 with 197. So he's not within a 10-point striking distance, but this is pretty good. Ray G, Ray G, Ray G, Ray G, Ray G. Get that, Ma, get that meatloaf ready. Get that meatloaf, Ma. Ray G's ready. I'm rooting for you, Ray G. All right. Thank you, Husseini. He's dropping $100 later. And then the last super chat of the evening is from AM427. Lad plus Javante for Amon-Ra and Monty. I would take Amon-Ra and Monty, to be honest. You have Gibbs. It's a good protective measure. I want Amon-Ra, and I like Lad, and I love Javante. Javante's fantastic. He really is, but I think I'd take Amon-Ra. Chat, would you agree on that? Ray G to the moon. I'll see you guys all after the game. We'll be back for the week number 8. Wait, week 8 already. Wow. We're literally like one more week away from being over halfway. Ray G to the moon. Week 8 waiver wire show tonight after the game and recap show. See you all later. Don't forget to get on over to the 24/7 live chat Patreon is 24/7, 365. We're literally doing play-by-play inside the game day lounge right here, this particular chat room. It's just like the live chat all day, throughout any game. It's a 24/7 live chat group. And then don't forget to play highers and lowers on Underdog. Ray G doing a $10, no, is it 15? $15 weekly winner contest is in the top 15 right now, winning $1,000 currently, and in the running for 20K if Bijan explodes tonight. And he did that on a $15K or $15 contest to win 20K. And that link is right here in case you guys want to sign up. $15 minimum or $10 minimum. $10 minimum. Be like Ray G. Be like Ray G and try an Underdog contest. And if you play 5, you get 100. Do that, and as long as it lasts, that can end at any second. $10 minimum. Weekly winners is $10. Okay, I thought it was 15. $10. Do it live. Appreciate you all. See you after the game. Ray G to the moon. Ray G. Ray G. Ray G. Ray G. Ray G. Get lammed, Ray G.
Get lamb.
Hey, Ray G. Ray G, you want me to play the Bijan video on the way out the door, or do you want me to take away people's Bijan cards? I could take away all 14 of your opponent's Bijan cards right now with one fell swoop. You tell me what you want, Ray G. What is going to give you the vibe you need right now? I'm going to wait for Ray G to give me the sign. You want me to take away their Bijan card right now, or do you want me to play the Bijan video? You tell me, Ray. Ray, are you here? Ray's probably prepping. Ray's probably not even here. He's prepping. He's probably on the sideline. He's probably in the bushes at the game, like right next to there's probably a planter, and he's out there going, Bijan, psst, Bijan, Bijan, please, Bijan. It's Ray G. It's Ray G. Ray G's not even here. He's pacing outside. He's pacing outside. He's walking around his pool in the backyard. Ray G. Ray G. All right. I'll play the Bijan video for him.
Hi, my name is Bijan Robinson. I like long walks on the beach. And, well, I also like scoring.
All right, see you all after the game. Appreciate you. Deuce. Appreciate my super chatters. Appreciate all my mods. Appreciate all of you. See you later. Go Ray.